Finally, on CBS 6, nationwide protests in close to 30 cities today against deportation flights on commercial flights without due process, including at Albany International Airport, where more than 100 protesters gathered in the rain to call on the low-budget airline Avelo Airlines to cut its ties with ICE. And CBS 6's Sean Cavanaugh was there.
A little over 100 people braved the rain today to stand on Albany Shaker Road and Wolf Road leading up to Albany International Airport to protest Avelo Airlines, who's signed contracts with the federal government and ICE to assist with deportations. Many of the protesters say this is America and due process is required.
Avelo has a contract now with ICE and the millions of dollars to deport immigrants without due process.
Over 100 protesters called for due process, whether you are legal or illegal.
If you have justification to take a criminal, but they do need due process because we are United States citizens and anyone on this ground deserves the right to have due process.
Earlier this week, Senator Pat Fahey introduced the Safe Air Act. It would ban deportation flights in New York State on commercial airlines contracted by ICE without a judicial warrant, legal counsel, and immigration hearing. It would also remove an existing sales tax exemption on jet fuel for airlines that do.
The Safe Air Act, which would remove financial incentives to any airline that participates in the deportation of immigrants without due process.
Senator Fahey said Avelo Airlines operate at 4 New York airports. She says as far as she knows, Avelo deportation flights are taking off from Texas and Arizona. I reached out to Avelo and asked them if immigration flights have begun out of Albany International Airport, and they said in a statement, "While we recognize the right of individuals to peacefully assemble, Avelo's main priority will continue to be maintaining the safety and timeliness of our operation."
And we want to encourage people to stop using Avelo Airlines, boycott Avelo Airlines until they rescind their contract.
There are more protests planned in the coming weeks by Indivisible groups in the Capital Region. Sean Cavanaugh, CBS 6 News.